Lyndon here for another episode of Grown Men Talk podcast. And today, we're there with Dominic Alexander.
That is right.
Um, it's crazy because this is very last minute, to be honest with you. And we just had to switch some things around, but he has such an interesting story. I decided that we're gonna make it and no time better than the present. Dominic left Jamaica at 15, went to the States, he joined the Bloods, he sold drugs, he got locked up for 10 years, got deported, came back, and he's now being a productive member of society. And him say he wouldn't mind sharing his story just to kind of give a little insight on the side of things that a lot of people don't see. For the young youth, them who are talk about the chopping and them are this and them are that, this is a man who live it. The good, the bad, the ugly, I'm still there. And so we're just going to go in it. You say you left Jamaica at 15?
Yeah, 15.
And at what age?
Last time I was here.
What age you joined the Bloods?
15.
So as you left, you just...
Yeah, because I was already there when I was from 10 to 14. I lived there for 4 years, actually before. And then I came back to Jamaica. I went to St. George's College. Then I got kicked out of St. George's College. I went back to America.
Why them kick you out?
Drug selling CMA.
Alright, so them kick you out and then you just left and went back. So what made you decide that you wanted to join the Bloods?
Well, I was in the streets selling drugs. And it's just the norm. It's just the normal out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just normal. That's what, even back then in my neighborhood that I grew up, it was mostly like Bloods. Crips wasn't really too popular. Crips was like basically like West Coast, and you know, East Coast is mostly Bloods.
Okay.
The Crips just now started getting populated like that.
Okay, but
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
you were in Jersey.
Yeah.
Because I know I have a cousin in New York and I know that with them, like you have Latin Kings, that is so many
Nietas
different.
and all of them.
So why is it that you chose the Bloods over anything else?
Well, my neighborhood where I sold drugs, my hood, Patterson, New Jersey, that's what we did. It's just
So it was
always,
just
it's just
Bloods.
Bloods.
So that
You have some Latin Kings, you have people that claim gang, or if there was Crips, there was low-key Crips. They can't come out with it.
okay.
Yeah.
So is it like on TV where pretty much they're like, okay, if you want to join us, we basically get a bag of people to beat. Like, what was the process of joining the game?
Oh, for me, I got jumped in.
So you have
so-
to explain.
so-
Enough of them people.
So
don't know what that
so 5 people got on me, and you know it's 31 seconds to become blood.
okay,
To become a blood, it's 31 seconds.
so
Some
basically
sets
5
do
people
different
fight
things.
you.
You got 9 trade bloods. You don't want to talk about gangs and stuff. Like 9 trade bloods, they do 93 seconds.
And 5 people.
So they
fight
9
you.
tray. Yeah, so they have 93 seconds. With my gang now, it's 31 seconds to become blood. That's how it was started. So that's why they say, oh, 31 blood. So now you become a blood. So 31 seconds is like where you drop, you can't put your feet on blood. So you have to let that man get back up and you fight him again. It's 5-on-1. Sometimes you get 3.
So what
Sometimes
happens
you could
if
get
you
a
don't
3.
last for 31 seconds? Like if the fight starts.
Oh, you're gonna go
and
to
then you get
31
knocked out-
seconds.
Well, if you get knocked out like in 10 seconds.
Start back over.
Until
your
you get to
your
your
clock will
31
start back over, yeah. But if you drop, the clock stops, they'll pick you back up, continue. And then when you finish, y'all lumped up, then we go have drinks together. And now you're a brother.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Fair enough. So I mean, once you joined and say, all right, then no, you are now a blood. How did your life change from when you were hustling by yourself?
It started like people gonna tell you what to do because you're like a puppy.
So you're like a soldier. You're
Yeah,
like one
you're
of the
a
soldiers
puppy.
now.
You're
sent
a
out.
soldier. I started with a little bit of stain. They call it like a little bit of ranking.
Right.
So when I started, I was a lieutenant, right? A lot of people don't start with nothing, and they get told what to do. You see what I'm saying? But because of how I performed, they had to just respect it.
Okay, so when you say you sold drugs, we're talking about you're selling like over there would be nickel and dimes, which would be out
Yeah,
here
that's how I
like,
started.
Like 50 and 100.
Yeah, I started nickel and diamond, stuff like that. I didn't really like, if I really wanted to sell drugs and say for instance, I had a role model that I had to look up to selling drugs, then I would probably not get into the things I was in. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, say now if I should have a little brother and I could train him how to sell drugs, he would not take the steps that I took to sell drugs. Standing on the corner, got to run from police every day.
Right.
People coming out there, jumping out, stick-up boys trying to rob you. It's a whole bunch of things, at play.
So, I mean...
And you're on the corner, on the streets, 4 corners. It's busy.
So, I understand that you started nickel and dime, but at some point, did it reach to a point where you're moving like, wait?
Yeah, after a while, then, you know, they start calling me drugs on wheels, drop off over there, pick up money over there, you know what I'm saying? You start picking up a lot of money, then you want to do too much. So it's like, you know, when you have the NFL, you have receivers, linebackers, quarterbacks, everybody play a part.
Right.
I want to be linebacker, I want to be the receiver, I want to be the quarterback, I want to throw the ball, I want to go over there and catch it. After a while, it's like, I leave from Jersey to go to California, buy my drugs, right? Wrap it up, send it in the mail, and you know, take a plane back and then go pick up the package myself. Then I go sell it myself, and it's just too
just
much.
because you never want to.
Yeah, so it's like, send it to that man.
You want to monopolize the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like me want. Yeah, but that's
not
by myself. That's me too greedy sometimes.
So, but also with that, I don't know if at the time you thought about this, but that's also you taking a lot more risk than you would have had to.
Mm-hmm.
Was the reward that much greater?
The reward was great enough.
Like let's say
the reward was great, but it's like it's a lot of things that come with it too. Because the lifestyle that I'm living, I have to be paranoid at all times. I can't sleep. My phone don't stop ring. It don't stop. Continuously, if my phone if 2 minutes pass and my phone don't ring, is a problem. Something wrong with the phone, it dead or something.
So how?
When people sniffing coke, all type of people running up, the blood just run out of them nose.
It's like somebody
I still want more.
Somebody about OD in front of you?
Yeah, seizures, all type of foaming out the mouth. So you ever see a man lean up for 3 days straight in one spot, can't move?
Remember some used to go to New York all over. So Mama says I have a aunt that lives in Harlem. Mm-hmm. And what they used to call it, like the crack, oh my God.
Oh, the crack epidemic you talking about?
No, man, them have a part in Harlem. I remember we took the train, and when we come out of the train station, there was people literally froze.
Like on 145th and Lenox over that way?
When I say they're so high, like them freeze, and the person will freeze like this.
Yeah, stuck. 3 days, 2 days straight. Yes.
Fall, them will not move, them just stuck
they're
like
stuck.
this. And I'm like,
well, that's what goes on outside my house where I live. If I say you come outside of your yard and you see a man just lean up on your wall, so you don't pay him no mind, and you go up in your house, and you come out back next day and you see the man still in the same spot stuck, so can't move.
So like at some point, like it never bother your conscience, like when you see a lot of this, like especially if, because I know a lot of the times,
I didn't care at that time.
You never give a shit.
It's like the rapper Fat Joe said, they come back quick if a nigga OD.
Right.
You know what that means?
That's a good.
If it OD, it lick him over, him dead.
Yeah,
that's strong. Man, want some.
That is true. I've heard that before, but I don't know. I am just thinking about it, like, you know, sometimes I watch the movies, them, I will see like where they have kids and the effect that they have on the kids and all of that. I'm always wonder, like, how is it that it's like, I say, well, really and truly, because I know other people in the game, and when I ask them, I'm like, well, in a real life, I don't force it on them. They come to me. So really and truly, that's a grown person. If it's not me, it may be somebody else.
I sold drugs to pregnant women. I sold drugs to little kids. I didn't care who it was. You got my money, I didn't care. You got some people that didn't take quarters and nickels and dimes. Give it to me. I got a big water bottle, one of them things that you put inside the bucket. Yeah, the 5-gallon thing. I fill it up with quarter. Change, pennies, whatever.
So at the height of it, like how much would you say you were making a week?
At what age? It's different times.
The height of your career. Like
on average,
when you can look and say, yo, at this point, when you think back on it, you'll be like, yo, at this point, this is what made it really make some money.
When I was a fugitive.
When you was on the run.
When I was on the run.
And how much was you making?
I was on the run for 19 months. I made more money in my life that I made added up all the other times when I was selling drugs when I was a kid. You could add it all up. I made more money than Some days, sometimes I go out and make $60,000 in a day.
In a day?
Yeah,
60,000
sometimes-
US?
Yeah, sometimes I
in a
go
day?
out and one day and make $60,000. And didn't really do nothing much for it.
So, all right. So, before we get to the part of how you got caught and how you ended up being a fugitive, when you were making this money, was it being put away or invested or anything
No,
like that?
I took America out of my mind. So even to talk about sending something back to my country,
No, not even back here. I mean, like just overall, even there.
no, never trust banks neither. Never trust
So
banks.
it was just all cash.
I just all cash. Never did believe in a credit card, none of them thing there. Everything was around me, cash rules, everything around me. I didn't care about nothing else. Just money.
So how you end up get caught?
Well, it's quite a few times I got caught. But the last time when I was a fugitive, how I got caught by the bounty hunters when they was looking for me, they never catch me, right? They came up in a house before where I was at. I got away from them. Me and my gun, I said it's gonna be a shootout, all type of something go on the night there, right? Then it was a phone call that came. Actually, how I got caught was it was a phone call that came to my ex-wife. It was her little sister saying that some guys was over there banging on the door or whatever. And you know, me a fugitive, I'm not supposed to put myself out there like that for God, do nothing like that.
Right.
But it was 4 days prior to that. It was my mother-in-law, she got into it with her neighbors. It's like a duplex house on the same
so
lot.
you
It's like
thought
two
it was-
houses
you
live
thought
on
it
the
was them
same
banging
lot.
on the door?
No, but she gets into it with our neighbor, right? But our neighbor's son come over there and punch my mother-in-law in her face. Right? So me go over there for go defend it and say, all right, he want to beat up Oman, I'm going to give him something, right? Because I'm an ex-boxer also.
Right.
So go over there and say I want to fight him. And I bring no gun to him. But me, I'm a type of person, I always have a gun on me. Like, that's how I am. Living in America, I always had a gun on me.
Right.
I'll be there in my bathroom, me have gun with me, right? So we did kind of leave it alone. That happened around August 11th, 2012. And August 15th, 4 days later, I got the phone call with the banging on the door. Me and Rush go over there. At the time, I was in at a house that I had in Watts. I don't know if you're familiar with Watts. It's like a big young neighborhood in like California, right? So I had to shoot about 70 blocks to get to her. So the other sister, she was coming from the other end. And when we got there, I just went there to go, yo, what's going on? I want to know who's banging on the door and who's doing all this. So the lady husband was like, you know, that's my son or whatever. He just wanted to know what was going on, what happened a couple of days ago and stuff like that. But I was like, I thought it was done. So I start going, I'm start saying, yo, call back your son, I just want to fight. Because at the end of the day, the last thing I want to do is to pull a gun past somebody and shoot somebody. At the end of the day, I just look at it like we're men. You bleed, me bleed just the same way you bleed. Make an angle or whatever like that.
Right.
Right, so the mom that got into it with my mother-in-law, she pulled up in a taxi cab. I see it in the place. She told the cab to continue going. When she saw me in the driveway, she said, continue going. I told my ex-wife, just let's get in the car because I knew what was going on. She called the police and I got a gun on me. I'm going to bring no gun for do nothing to nobody.
Right.
I'm going to the car. I left it in the car. I just want to fight. Helicopters end up following me, pulled me over right upon USC campus.
So is it like as chase? Like what go?
No, them there for like, when we just pull out of the driveway, so them get a car about phone. So you know, it's just like how the cops patrol in the streets, them patrolling at the ear the same way with the helicopters. Right. So once them say gun, the helicopters just come straight to that spot. Right? So them the car pulled over my sister-in-law because she pulled out right behind me. When me bust the car, you know, I think about for dash with the gun, but them say them pull her over, so I say, good, them never see me. So I reach USC campus, and I realize the helicopter over my head. Can't get away from the bird them. I just pull over, I'm stop. Them come, them say, oh, you never been arrested before. You know, because them run my driver's license, then they want to search the vehicle because them get a call about gun.
Right.
Them end up finding the gun and stuff like that. That's how I went to jail.
But this is when you were already a fugitive.
Already a fugitive.
So what was you a fugitive? How you got caught?
Gun charges and drug charges.
So you were on bail?
I was out on bail. I was out on actually 4 different bails. From 2008, 2009, 10, and 11.
So at the time you were a fugitive times 4.
Yeah. So a gun charge in 2008. 2009, it was a aggravated assault charge. 2010, look at the other shit was. I believe it was like another drug charge. It was a drug charge again. And 2011 was drugs mixed with gun charge.
All right, so you go through the court process.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, through the court process, you already know what them have on you, so you know you're going to time.
Yeah.
How do you prepare yourself mentally?
I didn't want to go do no time. That's why I went on the run.
That's why you went. But no, when they catch you the last time, you know you can't go
Because
back.
I know they catch me at the same time, I do. But it kind of hurt me in the long run still, because immigration would have gave me a bond. When I went to immigration proceedings, they would have gave me a bond. But because them say you run and you jump there before, why should we give you a bond?
So them just never.
Because I want a habeas corpus. I want a habeas corpus to get a bond. They were supposed to give me a bond. The judge said I can't get a bond.
So if you didn't get the bond, you'd have run.
No. For what? Immigration is like, once you get a bond in immigration, it's like you won your case. Them allow you to be on the road. You show up, you be the upstanding citizen, this everything good afterwards. Like,
but you never ever been an upstanding citizen.
I would have. I
Let's
swear. They would have given me one more chance, I would have.
So
I swear.
All right, so boom, you're going to court now. I mean, while going to court and all that, I want to know what was the mental space that you were in, because by now you know, so you're going to have to do some time.
Mm-hmm.
So how you prepare yourself, like mentally and physically, to go do the time? Because you know, when we watch movie and so,
I exercise every day. You see, me miss one day and I exercise, I get in trouble. Somebody in the jail, I don't do something to them or something. Just
so you pretty much just have a bulk up.
Because it's like, you know, you're being forced to live with people that you don't want to live with.
Right.
And then to live with like 40 other people that you want to live with, and you see them every day and them just changing personalities, and you see people come, them leave, and then them come right back. So, dude, you left 3 months ago and you see them come right, and you can't get a chance.
So what would you say was the biggest difference between being in jail there and actually going to prison?
To me, jail is more harder.
Jail is harder than prison?
Than prison, you laid back more, like.
Is it that because
most of
the jails is pods?
Yeah.
Right.
So you're being forced to live with a whole bunch of people around you. Jails, like prison now, you get your cell, you have a one cell in your cell with you. The toilet is right there, of course. And I could order my own TV, put my headphones in, my earphone TV, and in my ear mines.
So
I could just stay in my cell all day. I come out if I want to eat. If I don't want to eat, I'll just stay in my cell and cook. We used to make stinger in my room. Even though it's illegal in jail, we're not supposed to have it. They can't send it to lockup. So it's like, all right, that fan wire over there,
yeah,
I could just cut that wire off. I could split it in two. I take a nail clipper and bust it in two. So I got the metal here. I just twist it on the hole and twist it on the hole on the cord, right? Then I take an old toothbrush and put it in the middle. I wrap it up. I drop it in a bucket of water. Throw some salt to make it bubble up, and then I just plug it in. Drop my food and I let it cook.
I remember my dad and my brethren were, him need go prison abroad too. And him say, yo, when him go prison, it's like a school him go.
Oh.
Because the man say, yo, we don't have phone and we don't have no plug, but the phone have a charge.
Yeah.
You know, kind of vibe.
Yeah, if you're at a prison, you get a phone, because it's very rare you get a phone.
Right.
But when you get a phone now, you don't have a charger.
Yeah.
What would you do? Make a charger.
Oh, like that's what me.
Order some battery on commissary and make a battery pack. Let's get it and charge that up.
But, all right. What I look at some of the time too is if a lot of the people are using that kind of brain power on the outside for positive things, you don't think they could have been just as successful?
Of course, but it's the thing, right? A lot of people think they know themselves. You know, I'm like, yeah, I know myself, I know everything about me. You really don't. A lot of times, what time do you really sit to get to know yourself?
That's true. And
if you run up and down in this world, all the worldly things that's going around right now, right? How do you get to know yourself?
And a lot of times
you gotta listen, this a girlie, that the girlie.
A lot of times you don't really figure out your strengths and all of that until
you don't
you're
know.
uncomfortable.
When I got to jail, that's when I found out I know how to draw. I got some talent. Then the hair cutting thing, cutting hair, I always knew I could cut hair.
Right.
But when it comes to like drawing and stuff like that, I learned more about myself when I had time to myself.
So is it that, like, as I say, a lot of the things that we compare to what people would see on movies compared to what it actually is, right? So is it like when you say when you go jail, like the first night, them always say, yo, the first time you go, you have to knock somebody out, you have to just bust a fight, when they don't say, yo, don't.
That is true too. Like, I don't know what it is, but even when it come to me in jail, I'll say, give me about 2 weeks if I'm on a new pod somewhere. Sometime between 2 weeks, I have to make an example out of somebody.
And it's just...
It's always like, even if I don't make an example out of somebody, I just walk in there and I just plug the TV out. And I just lay the law down. This is what it is.
Okay, so what you'd say is the worst thing you saw while you were in jail or prison?
I see people hang themselves.
Is the whole rape thing like real?
Nobody get raped. To me, nobody get raped if they don't want to get raped. Like, to me, I just feel like they just wanted to get raped, or they wanted, it was, I don't know.
How is that though?
You make another man just come and hold it down.
Because, alright, it's just like people would have said, like, the stronger people always take on the weaker person. So you have people who are, from you see them, you're like, yeah. Him now is an easy tag. And then you'll have a next man where he's a predator. That is in prey. And so you prey on that person. So I feel like you do have that kind of person. But me always look at it and I say, like for me, I look and I say, all right, Lyndon, in a real life, you end up in prison. Them decide say them are going to rape you. Let's say a 4-man come and attack you. You fight till you can't fight no more. Then finally though, have you been over and say I'm going to rape you? What you going to do? And the only thing I came up with is I'm going to shit on myself. That's the only thing I can come up with. I'm like, yo, them already, 4 or 5 of them already beat me up. The fighting I'm done. Me just, them have me in the position. What me I going to do now? But then I'm going to start shit up myself, but then suppose it's one of the man them will like shit. Like that.
But the thing is, all right, so I heard stories. I didn't actually see nobody get raped, but I heard stories from like the officers telling me when a guy got raped, right? So I was working in the ODR. That's the officers' dining room. So whatever I cook, the officers eat, right?
Okay.
So they get a call, code 33. Them run gun and code 33 means it's either something have to do with violence, right? So them run gun down there, so the kitchen empty, no officers is in there. When the officers come back and them tell me what happened, it was a female officer. She was like, she's banging on the glass, telling the guy to stop, to stop. She didn't open the door yet because she's waiting on everybody else to come. She's a first response. Right. So she tell the guy to stop. And the man, nah, stop. So when everybody come now, them go in there, they mace him and pull him out of the man. She said, yeah, man, I mean, she don't know how the man there take the whole of that and pee blood all over everywhere and the man pull out and sit nowhere long so. And then you do the background upon everything, right? And you do the background upon everything and how everything went on. The man only had 9 months left to go home. He raped his cellmate, right? Because the cellmate wouldn't give him none. He was giving it all to all the Spanish guys and stuff like that, right? 9 months to go home.
So, but
and you look for rape, man. You been like man long time.
But also, I feel like say a lot of the times people get caught in it, and it's like they know how to survive in prison. Like, I feel like for some people, it gets to a point where that is all they know. Where they are uncomfortable is on the outside. I'm
going to tell you this, right? You see, as Jamaicans, how a lot of people lick out, say this and that about the gay this and gay that, right? When them got jail, in America right now, give them pills. Them give them pills, like hormone pills, to look like women in jail.
In prison, in the States?
Them have them body done, breast done, them just still have hood. Them ear come in lace front wig and everything.
In the man prison?
Yeah, so when them say a man will lock up for 10 years now and 15 years now, and say a man will walk with body done and them something there. What you think this a man go thinking of him head? If him not straight enough him, what this man thinking of him head? And then it's like you can't stop a person from their sexuality over there because that's how it is. them have to make them can't take the pill. They can get the pills if they want it.
Also, I remember one time I did talk to a next big man when they were in prison for a long time, and he's like, "Yo, if you mess with a man in prison, you're not really gay." I'm like, "Bro, you are." I'm like, "No, you're not."
Yeah, you mess with that man,
Like,
yeah.
he's like, "No, it's a different world." I'm like, "Bro, no, like you just gay." But I mean, as I said, like most of the people who have never been to prison, we get most of our knowledge from watching
The TV thing.
I watch documentaries. So me actually.
All right, let me tell you this. Mostly, that won't happen, right? Now, I'm gonna keep it like I did some things in jail that I shouldn't have done, right? Like if I know say that man over there, so he must sell him weed, right? I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna say, yo, I just want to buy weed from him. I want to smoke too, right? I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna say, yo, I want some weed. Him act like him don't know what me I talk about. Like me I done get the drop already. I heard through the grapevine you got some weed. I buy more and buy, you know. But because of who I am in jail, him don't want to sell me nothing. Him don't want me know say him have it. Him feel like me got extort him feet or something.
So you was the predator.
That's how they would look on it, right?
No, that is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Based on what
It does sound like say me a predator because
you just said based on who you
all right,
was
so when me
in
a shower, right? Two of my homies is outside, standing right there in front of the showers while I'm showering. Nobody can run up in there. But tell them enough times, say, yo, move from here, me not do nothing to nobody. Them go there, a person order them commissary, them take out them whole commissary bag from them, it gone. What do I look like? I was on the streets making all this money, now I'm coming me a thief, you only bun them and your ramen noodles.
Right. But I mean, for some people, remember I said some people now get no commissary and they probably don't have a job, so they don't really have a choice. So
You see when people come in at GST, I never lie to you. The new people, they want to come in, I give them free food, I give them food. First thing I give you a soap, because I don't want to smell you on deodorant. I don't want to smell you.
So hold on.
Yeah, I don't want to pass you and smell you.
You say you do some things what you shouldn't did do. Like
yeah,
what?
like that the man that want to sell drugs now.
Yeah.
And he might lie to me.
Yeah.
I go send two of my homies go over there and he might page him. And he might hide it in him, what you call it, him suitcase. And in him suitcase he might hide it. You know what suitcase mean though?
His rectum.
Yeah.
His for those who don't know the proper, it's rectum.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as your booty hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna send my homies up in there to take it out his ass. He's gonna get it out.
Well, you like them go in them hand them like.
Them going there, throwing them gloves, and they pushing that up, and they gonna take it out. You gonna give it up one way or another.
Yo, can't put up the headphone. Yo, that like.
Just the visual, like my brain.
You don't allow me to speechless. I lose my train of thought, I lose everything. But, all right, so in the time that you were there, did you have a support system from outside, like your family was still with you? Because I know, say, like, throughout the years, when you are getting out of trouble so much time, at some point they were like, bro.
Yeah, enough time, them do that. Enough of them just, you don't really see them. They're there, dibbing, dabbing a little bit. You got some that's going to be there.
Right.
You got people that I met that didn't know me from the street that was there 100%.
So you used to do the thing like, which part, you write to the woman, them and them, something like that?
Oh, write at prisoner.com, write at inmate.com. Yeah. No, we know people do it though.
Because I know that is a hustle.
Yeah, them do it. Yeah,
You get me? Because they don't even have their...
I met friends that, people from, what you call it, Netherlands and Philippines and all type of people are sending money.
Throughout all that time, you did your time. While you were doing your time, what was the plan for when you come out?
Yes, so I'm going to sit down and I'm going to think about a whole heap of ideas. And your ideas don't become a reality unless you write them down. Because you will forget them, you know. You will think, say, no, I'm not going to forget that, but you will forget. So I used to sit down and think about ideas. Well, maybe I go raise chicken, maybe I do this, maybe I do the pig thing, maybe. There's a whole heap of different ways you're going to make some money. I wasn't thinking about nothing illegal.
So hold on. So
all of them times.
So while you were in prison, you pretty much knew that once you got out, you were going to be deported? Is that how it is? Or is it...
I felt like I was going to be deported, yes. And then I see ways. I start studying. Because even though I have a lawyer, but I don't really know you like that to put my life in your hands.
Right.
So I make a study to him. I want to learn something too. You understand? Like, I free a lot of people out of immigration, me, myself here. At least about 40 people. But I just couldn't free myself. Maybe that was my purpose. I was there for 3.5 years fighting the case. And when I win, them send it back to the immigration judge to make a better finding, and she did the same thing again.
So you feel like if it was a case where you did not get deported, would you have been able to actually walk the straight and narrow and stay out the game? Honestly, within yourself, you
Yeah,
feel
I can do it.
You can't. You feel like you
I
would
can
have
do it.
done it because one thing I know now is money is addictive, and you can go into something. and
That
you
was
can
my
say-
addiction.
You can go into like. I've been in situations where I went into something and I'm like, yo, I am doing this to make this amount of money. And I have made this amount of money. But I look at it and I'm like, yo, you know, say if I don't go out there tomorrow, I don't make this amount of money again.
Yeah.
And even though I reach the goal that you set, it is addictive.
Yeah, it's like a quarter, yeah.
Even when you can't spend it.
Even when I'm in a jail, right? Let me tell you something. When I'm in prison, I was in Southwood State Prison, right? It's the biggest prison in New Jersey. And when I was working in the ODR, I say when the truck come in every Thursday, me have a back brace. And me have on my uniform. We wear all white. White pants, white button up, everything in the kitchen, right? I'm going to throw my white apron, I'm going to throw it on my kitchen and don't tie it. And when I leave out of that kitchen, me leg and tie, me have 30, 40 piece for me. $1 a piece, you know.
So you get it already cooked? Already
It done cook, me done barbecue it, barbecue
Oh, you
style,
done cook it
buffalo
and
style,
everything,
done
right,
cook
right.
already.
Oh, you in the kitchen?
You want to see me when the police are search me and stay so attack, because they know me have it, you know, but he just give me a little tap and go on. And when me have this a hot suck me right just upon me. And the man a take long for come let me out of the door. And me have to take whole heap of napkin and a stuff between it. I have to tell the people them chicken. Yeah.
Alright, so
Because everything is a hustle in jail.
Right.
Right? And to keep it real with you, I made more money in jail than I'm making in Jamaica right now.
So maybe we get to that now. So you finally get free up. You go through the immigration thing. You find out you get deported. Did you have family here?
I have family here, yeah.
So
But most of my family is in America.
all right. So in getting deported, when you get here, what is offered to you as a deportee?
Nothing.
What do you mean? Not so you come out here.
All right, so check this out, right? March 2022, I was supposed to come here. Them stopped my flight because of some medication thing. Medication. Remron, processing, I don't know if you're familiar with them. And them these psych meds them are give me. I not take them. Never not one time take them. I tell them so the people want to kill me in Jamaica and this and that. I'm afraid to go out because they're going to kill me down there. Right? Because I'm a family, them on Ray.
Right.
So I just roll a storyline and say basically me have nightmares. So then prescribe these medication for me, right? When me say, yo, I'm fed up no more and go back to my yard, them people here tell me say them forget one of the medication. Send me back to a whole heap of waiting, Sit down, don't get processed out of the jail. And then I reach at the airport now for go up on the plane. Them I say them forget one medication. Them have the other three, one of them forget. So me know for go back to the jail and go back get processing.
Again.
And go back
and wait and all.
I wait a whole month for Jamaica. I once a month it come every Thursday, you know. Last Thursday of the month the plane come to Jamaica, you know. So me have to wait 1 month now because I want to fuck up on my something.
So when you
Yes, so them just play people's life. What if me have something did plan already?
So when you finally get here, may I say, is it that them don't give you a package with like a $10,000 or
Nothing.
a
Them give one little bag when you reach at the airport. We want toilet paper at night, one toothbrush, and one little toothpaste.
So once
So
you need-
basically you go shit a bush and you can brush your teeth and find some water.
So with them giving you that, is it that you had somebody here who are gonna pick you up and all of that?
Yeah, them if you come pick me up, them never pick me up neither. And me find my way.
So how you find if you not no money or none? How you left from
Well,
airport?
I leave America with $200 and something on my account when I reach here. And then shortly after I had some Western Union sent to me and stuff like
Oh,
that.
so you did?
Yeah.
Because I remember I had this thing that I used to do every couple of months where I used to go downtown and feed the homeless. And in doing it, a lot of the times, like based on when they would come and speak to me, I could tell that it wasn't a person that was insane. It was just a person that was homeless. And a lot of the stories were they were living abroad from they were like 2 years old. Them get in a trouble at 35 years old. They know nobody in Jamaica and they get deported. And so they come here with absolutely nothing. And the only thing is they might catch a bus from downtown, from airport to downtown, and they have never left downtown. You have some of them people out there to this day.
They stayed right there.
Because they don't have nobody. They don't know the country. They don't know nothing. So I think like even in something like that, because I know that in some kind of way, Jamaica gets some kind of compensation for taking back these people from the US. So why is it that if we are getting compensation from the US for these people, why is there not some kind of program set up to kind of, even for the ones that are interested in it, to integrate them back into life?
And that's what they get paid for. America pays them for every deportee they take back in their country. That's why I feel as if once you leave your country for at least 10 years, you should no longer be a citizen there. You think the thing is what Jamaica do, you know, Jamaica just sell out all them own people, you know. Sell out all them own people. Where you take them back for? You know this man don't know nothing about Jamaica. He might just come here and just be in the streets. You take back all these bums and now come do nothing. They might come rob and kill people and for live.
Well, so you came back and you say you did want the chicken thing and all of that. Like, have you done it?
No, I never have no chickens yet. I never build no full incubator or nothing like that. Well,
So what is
right
it that
now
you
I have
doing
a
right
pig
now?
pen. I have some pigs and stuff like that. Potatoes and carrots and things like that I grow right now, and sweet potatoes.
So how you did actually get to have a start in that? Because basically you come back with nothing. You say a couple people that send you a little Western Union money. And also with that, you either have to have people who have the land or you have to lease the land. Or so how
The thing is, so now my mother side of family, we have land up there.
Okay.
So now I just go up there and utilize what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least you come back to something. Might
Yeah,
not
to
have been
something when
yours,
we carry,
but something
yeah.
that you could have used. And you also
To
drive
build
in drive.
myself. I drive in drive. Yeah.
Why you decided to do the in drive?
Spare time, nothing else to do. Just go out there and make some money.
So with all of this, what you would say to the youth them know who for them thing is shopping, they want to sell drugs. Everybody want to go foreign. Everybody would like, based on your experience.
Foreign is not a nice place, you know. You see, in a Jamaica now, you can go pick 2 mango.
When you're hungry, you're hungry.
You're hungry. What come give you no food?
And also, but like I tell people all the time, say, a lot of people don't understand that living abroad, yeah, when you look at, say, you might make more money if you're equating your paycheck to a Jamaican paycheck, but when you look at your bills, bro, you're
different.
literally working.
Like even
just
in
to
the
pay
hood
bills.
right now, in the hood, if you live in like a bad neighborhood right now, it's like $1,100 for 1 bedroom.
Especially New York.
And then New York is even more.
It's ridiculous.
It's way more for a 1 bedroom. Look at studio and they even look good. You have rats and roaches all up in your place. I run up and down. Slumlord, they don't care. Imagine you pay $1,100 for a 1 bedroom, and you probably make maybe $2,500 a month. Then you have to go pay $250 every month for car insurance and light bill and phone bill. You don't really see no money. So it's like, yeah, run go over there and feel like it's paradise and this and that. The only way I can say yeah, I go to America is unless I go do some illegal things.
So, I ask you this. What is one thing you have done or you just say you regret? You regret it.
I don't really regret nothing, you know.
Nothing. You never war with a man and you say, John, shouldn't mash him up, so never.
No, I don't regret nothing. Because everything I've done is just a life lesson. You just learn from it.
It makes you what you are today.
Yeah, you just learn from it. That's it. Do I regret going to prison? No. Would I do it again? No. No, do it again. If you ask me, would I do it again? No.
Lola,
But don't
so
learn enough.
As you go back to the prison thing, so when you're in a prison, right? I just said, someone go to other man, what you do? Just back your fist?
In the back office, yeah.
Right through, or you make
Right through.
The search part, they make the thing with the glove. The fake.
We tried that already. Fifi. Fifi, we tried that
What is
already.
it that they use to make it?
Yeah, like, people use different things to make a fifi. So sometimes they have latex gloves. So you don't have the finger them, right? So you tie these fingers together, you tie these together, these together, these together. So they build different type of holes. You have tighter hole, bigger hole, smaller hole. Right? No, seriously.
Yeah.
So when you tie them, you have the bigger part of the hole with the hand going on.
Right.
So you get some nice warm water, and you full up in that, and you tie it, and you full up in the next one and tie it. And the man them just grease it up and lotion and go to work. I try a Fifi before, I rather use my hand.
But all right, and even like, cause as you say, you're in a one cell and the toilet is right there. So is it that to work?
Yeah,
out
smell
like
like
a
the man
schedule?
shit same way. Because, all right, so I got in a fight while I was in prison, right? And this one fight, I got caught for this fight. And I had to go to lockup. So them give me 120 days in lockup, 120 days loss of computation time, which means I just lost 4 months of my good time, and I have to do 4 months in lockup. Plus,
Is
me
lockup
not
like-
get no
is
credit
lockup
for
like
none of them 4 months
segregation?
I'm
Is
there.
lockup like, what them call it?
Segregation, add seg, so
Yeah.
you administrative segregation.
Yeah.
Right? So, but even though I have a cellmate, so now I come out of my cell maybe 10 minutes out. Every 2 days I come off your shower, 10 minutes, that's it. 10 minutes, and every 8 days we use the kiosk. Once a week you come out to go to the yard. And if you want to go to the yard, you want to go outside and get some fresh air, you have to strip naked. And trust me, you have 3 floors. So you have floors, it's built like a U. So it's like this, and it's like this, a whole bunch of rooms. And when you have strip, trust me, man, the out of them cell, I look out there, and I
So,
watch you
but
strip.
How that work when it cold though? Or is it that
When it
enclosed?
cool, when it cool, man.
So no, outside.
If you want to go outside that bad, you have to strip, and when you come back in, you have to strip, and then you lock you back in your cell.
So
You want to go to visit to see your loved ones, to see your girlfriends, you got to strip, spread your ass, police up in there with all them flashlight, and they must say, yeah, just know I'm gay and I love doing this. So when your family comes see you, your mother comes see you, just know say you have to go strip.
That's what she have to go through.
Yeah, so
even so it's rough.
if you feel like you want to chop a line or whatever you want to do, just know say somebody going to come look up in your asshole.
Alright, and another thing what I know is that them always say like something that will basically pay like 50 cents for on the street is probably like $5.
Of course. Let me tell you, make money at jail, enough money. So one cigarette would be like $30 US.
One
Yeah,
single
4,500.
cigarette. One single cigarette.
One cigarette. So one Matarana, 4,500.
And is it that them don't sell cigarettes at the prison? So basically somebody would have to smuggle it in.
Yeah, you can
So-
smuggle it in, get it mailed in, whatever, like try to hide it somewhere.
But can you get
I get a cell
can you
phone
get
mailed in a
cigarette-
jail already. You
Can
know?
you get cigarettes from commissary though?
No.
Okay,
So,
so
some
basically-
jails used to allow that, but that stopped long time.
How you get how you mailing a cell phone?
Well, mailing the cell phone, man, you cut out the book and tie it up nice and make it there in your book and thing, man.
But usually is it that like them scan it?
No, them not scan now, man.
Them, oh, so it's
Them not scan it, especially if it's legal mail. Them can't even open it unless it's in front of you. Your lawyer sent you that. Yeah, you just write a lawyer thing on it, man.
College man don't have a different type of, you know. So
Right.
how is it now like being here and seeing our economy and making our money compared to what you used to make? Or
Well-
is it that for you like just having your freedom and knowing say you're up on the street that is good enough and you're
That's good
looking for
enough.
the future?
That's good enough. I mean, I survive. I don't want for nothing. I'm good. I'm good. I'm comfortable with that.
me
It's like
can-
a take time grow on it. Once it grow, say a 500 pig, I'm gonna start smile.
So you actually take the farming thing
Yeah, I'm gonna start
serious, like-
smile. Yeah.
So is it that you start
And then
looking-
procreate. So give me about 2 or 3 years. Them 500 pig there over there. So
So you start look for like customers already for when it reaches the point that you're gonna start killing.
yeah,
and
man.
you're gonna reap.
That did already, man.
So you have everything in one pipe.
That
So
done did
basically it's
already.
like you have your shit together now.
Yeah, that done did already. That a quick something.
So here one now. Like how you run. Well, you not run regular taxi. Can you see if you did run regular taxi now, would I want to know how you manage it because taxi man them my worst driver there.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamaica. And I can see it for you say you have a hot head. And it not gonna take much for really dry out. I'm gonna ask you like what you da do in that situation now. Like say for instance a bad driver man and is a man who him overly excited. Come out of the car, yo, your mother, ray, and I'll drape you.
Drape me?
Yeah.
You gone too far now. I broke up that man. Drape me, man, you man. Can't touch me, man. You man. No.
Same drape you.
Not even my own father can't touch me, man.
That,
Rest
but
in
I
peace,
wonder
daddy.
if
But
it would
you
be,
can't touch me, man.
if it was a case where you'd have said, boy, can't go back into this right now because, you know, I say, yo, man a man.
No, man, you couldn't touch me, man. But at the end of the day, you know, sometimes you make people talk when they want to talk, and they suck your mother thing they really want. My mother tell me go suck my mother, so I'm gonna be busy.
You know, really.
I'm not busy about you talking.
As long as
I'm
you
not
don't
one of
touch
them type of dudes, though, that's gonna stand there and argue with you. Like, at the end of the day, y'all say all of this, we say, what? Quick and fast, and my fist down in your face. The American man them license for fighting, bro.
Right, like you
Yeah.
say, you're a boxer. So, I mean, even with that, that is also another idea because if you really want to, I feel like that is even something that you could have utilized out here. Even if it's like a grassroots.
But they look into it the other day, you know.
Even if it's like a grassroots.
I swear, I never know
program.
them have underground, the fighting thing, the UFC thing, the MMA thing. I didn't know.
Yeah, the UFC thing.
And
is
sometimes
out
I
here.
want to take out some frustration and go whip someone.
You have a whole heap of communities which part them literally make them own ring, get the boxing gloves, and two man go into the ring and fight. Like that is out here. You have Rare Nephew content that thing. Like there are alleys that can be used. And as I say, even if it's a case where I think say something you could have possibly look into is even a grassroots thing. If say you live on Mandeville side, if we even get 2-3 boxing bag or whatever, and you even go to a high school and say, yo, here one now, would I love to offer this to the kids?
Yeah, but I do that more for the people. For me, if I go fight now, I'm almost 40-year-old, man, I'm going to fight.
Yo, you look like you're like, you're like 30.
I push close to 40, you know. When I go fight?
But now, so like, even that is an idea. Well, if it's something you really have the passion for, you could have look at monetize it because my thing is, and why, as you know, we had a whole different show planned for tonight. Isn't it? And when Sonia come to me, Sonia, so far, this is one of the great things you have done. For once, I can take my hats off. Sonia did a great job. But when she told me the story, you know, I have seen where so many people have been in your position and they never recover. Even when we did grow up in our Portmore, no for the big man them, what we would have look up as little youth, when them man them in them prime, them are juggies, them are this, them are that. Right now, 90% of them broke. 90% of them have absolutely nothing. Nothing. You understand? Enough of them, where that really mash them up is when them get deported because all them think about, even when them deported, is going back to foreign. Another thing somebody want to ask you, so if you're going to jail, you're in prison for 10 years. How did you manage the change in technology when you come out? Because it's a big change for going in, when you go in and come back out.
Well, you saw me there jail, I don't have cell phone already. I have cell phone while I'm in a jail, so I know about the technology. So I was already hip to it when I came out.
Okay, so it wasn't like a surprise.
No, it was no surprise.
So you never like kind of surprised when you come out and say like a Tesla drive itself and them kind of like.
I see from my phone, so when I come out, I done the seat already.
Because that is another thing when I know, say a lot of people when they.
I know America, we have TV channel, we have, trust
Right,
me, everything that here. Stars, HBO, them have it that here.
Oh no, get to watch stars and HBO.
Yeah, like, yeah. All immigration, them have all PlayStation, where I play PlayStation.
So,
But them a leave me canal.
but may I say, how is it
Yeah,
that
play PlayStation.
when we watch,
You want peanut butter, milk,
when we watch
unlimited
it,
amount, you
when
get
we
it.
watch it on TV or even in the documentaries, they make it seem like a lot of these facilities are the absolute worst place they could ever be. Or is it that it depends on
It
which
depends on where you
facility?
at. I never seen a facility like Men's Central, downtown LA. Never seen a facility like that. I got enough jail. When I'm extradite me from California, then bring me up and down the whole country, up and down. For 11 days, shackled on a van, shackled and handcuffed on a van. And I stopped at jail in Oregon, Colorado, Florida, before I got to Jersey. Mississippi, Ah, boy, spend a little one night and gone again.
So when you say that was the
A two
is it
time
that-
be in
that was-
every day, you know. Two time I be in every day.
I
You
feel
know,
like
and
it,
not the other hand. Just
Yo.
imagine you smell how much other man pan that there van
I
there.
know that. I feel like it did froze enough for now. Remember say did in a ad sec for 4 months?
No, you see, no, you get for order. You can order 15 up to $15 a month when it comes to AdSeg. You know, AdSeg, man, when they AdSeg, you see the AdSeg when I say I go? A gang central, that's a blood central. Once I go to man right, all right, two of the women them say, yo, I'm on the compound
Oh,
over
so
here,
you're
so.
good, like them.
You have cups, a tobacco just reach me. It gonna reach me.
So if you got a chance to go back to the US now,
Mm-hmm.
would you go back?
If we don't go back, you know me there think about it, and then I think about it, say, what me I go America go do? A work job? I can get a new driver's license and somebody else's name, yes. I can go do all of that type of stuff. But then, I go to work. I never yet work a job in America more than 3 months in my life. I never yet filed tax in America all these years I've been living in America. Never yet filed tax. I sold drugs all my life.
So would you go back? Would you go back? Would you even consider going back?
And drugs, me I go sell it me if I go back. So me I go. If me if I go back to America now, what me I go to go work for?
Alright,
And kill
so-
up myself when I can't do the same thing right as Jamaica and I have to worry about that. I live better how much beach there and all type of thing.
Hold on. When you did get catch with the drugs, how you did get catch?
You know me never get catch with the drugs.
So how you get the
The
drugs?
last time, every time I can tell you me ever get caught up with drugs, as somebody else shit them I look for.
And find yours?
I end up buck up in me someday. It's like, no, for real, man. It's like God I say, yo, that's a peasant, you know. You're not supposed to do that, you know. You're greater than that, you know.
So if you were supposed to go back, no, I'm not even ask a question because you have somebody who will watch this, and no matter what we ask, them still happy for going at the game. And if me go ask you what you do differently, then just I go probably adapt and say, here or no, so I'm not even going to ask you. Really and truly, you would have like if for the rest of your life you don't have to look back on it.
No, man, I don't want that.
You have
I
kids?
mean, I want them take with that from me. No, man, I don't have no kids.
No, I'm no kids.
No kids.
So you no plan to get no kids?
You see, me have an 18-year-old son still, you know. So my ears still, you know.
Abroad?
Yeah, like, well, not really with my ears still. I see him already, he meet my mother, him go to the house, everything, then carry him out, go eat. But I just a feel say my son. I'm never doing a DNA test neither. But I don't feel say my son.
So you not make him come and do a
Eh?
DNA test?
Make him come. I
Cause
can make him come.
better late than never. If it is that is yours, at least you can still have an impact upon him life and do whatever. As well as, yeah, broad man, so Jamaican woman I go love you half. Anyway,
Why
bro.
everybody always say that?
What you mean? Broad man, I have little twanging?
Eh?
What you talking about?
For real, man.
So, brother, I really want to thank you for even accepting the offer when Sonia made the offer for you to come and talk about this, because I feel like there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about the life. And especially youths here, all them see is what is on TV. And nobody never really tell them, say like, me understand where you did go. But I know people that has been to other prisons. And me I tell you, say, some of the man them are really get ram out. Whether you want to or not, like, it happens. You get what me I say? And enough of them also, me I say, oh, no remember this. I can't look for nobody and say, don't hustle. I could never look at someone and say, don't hustle, don't do what you do. But be smart. There must be an end game. You can't do it forever. Nothing lasts forever. So even while you're hustling, if it's a case where as you don't know how to invest the money, what to do with the money, brother, go and get a financial advisor. Go to somebody who will do it the legal way and say, yo, here what? If you can trust them, yo, you know, say, me I do this. But I want to move over to this. What me need for do? Forget over. You get what I say?
yeah.
Make somebody
Basically,
teach you
wash
way.
the money and
Yeah,
change
because
it.
a lot of them can make the money, but they can't keep the money.
Yeah.
Making the money and keeping the money are two different things, you know.
You know what get them caught up to? You see, I had a mentality when I was young. I'm 17-year-old and you may go up on the block and go make $1,000 a day or whatever. I'm gonna go buy like one shirt for the $1,000. And my mentality, oh, me make it back tomorrow. Next thing you know, tomorrow I'm going up on the block, a police that run me down, me I beat 2 fence on them and gone with my
But it's the same thing out here. Like everybody know, Mark X, Crown, certain vehicles. Why, if me a chop right now in my life, you not see me in that. You know what I would have buy? Probably a Land Cruiser, because that's what the politicians drive. That's what they drive. You feel me? It's when you see me dressed, me not in a no cut off with pants and them thing there. Me not smoke weed in my car and them thing there. So it's when you stop me and I say, hi, good afternoon, how are you doing?
Yeah, good officer, yeah.
Sir, go. You feel me? Like if we're not gonna if we're not gonna go into the game, be smart about it. It does not last forever. You get what I'm saying? Make sure it's a case where as if it should stop tomorrow, you still have something that you can say you didn't get out of it. You see me? And me know man was say, yo, not like physical aspect. Me know man was in the game and back in the day, them buy house. Little property or so, little land or so. Out here, most of the time, if you get catch a foreign, they not really come out here for that. They don't care.
The thing is with chopping, it's very hard to get caught, right? Unless you put your own face out there. Because if you do something on the internet, it's just cyber. Nobody sees your face. It's hard to match your face to the case.
That's why the people them out here not doing it the smart. Them not do it like
them not care. Me see them enough of the
change
time.
VPN and all. Them not do that.
Me see them some of the time. Yeah, the IP address, all them stuff. Me see them I use them own phone and do it. Them own Facebook, them own thing. And I say, just look on them and laugh. Because the feds them are going to come right down here. And the feds have 98% conviction rate. 98%. That means if them offer you this 20 years, I think you should take that. But you gotta say, boy, if I lose enough years that, better me just spin the wheel and just see what I get. I say, you're gonna get more, because if them offer you 20 years, just take that.
As I say again, brother, manners and respect for coming in and share your story. And big up to you. I hope your farm flourish. I hope everything for you flourish. And I hope nobody not put them hand on you for you get yourself in that trouble.
No, sir.
See it? Manners and respect.
All right, bless, bro.